Hey everyone, welcome back to Niko Vlogs. On my mind today, I've got a couple of news stories for you, but I wanted to focus on Bioshock Infinite. They had a YouTube series called Heavy Hitters where they showcased some of the new mobs that they were going to be having in their new game. Some of these include the motorized Patriot, which is kind of like a mechanical George Washington with a Gatling gun. And then they've got the Handyman, which is also a robotic enemy, but it has these giant hands that it can like pick up friend and foe alike and throw it around the room, so that seems pretty interesting. There's also an enemy called the Boys of Silence, which basically cannot see, but they can hear you and they can call in reinforcements. So when you're playing through the game, you'll have the option to sneak around them silently or engage them directly but face them calling reinforcements, which could include any of the other three heavy hitters. So Bioshock Infinite looks really cool. There's images. I mean, I'm linking. I linked all the YouTube videos that the developer has put out on the heavy hitters. There's one for each of them. It includes a little bit of developer commentary with how they came up with the designs and everything, so it's really interesting if you wanted to check that out. The very last of the heavy hitters series is what they're calling the Siren. The Siren actually has the ability to resurrect dead opponents mid-battle, so that seems very interesting. The new Bioshock looks like it's going to be a ton of fun. Next up, analysts are saying that the Wii U should turn quite a few heads at E3 this year. It was kind of leaked from a developer, though, that the actual power in the Wii U, and what I mean by power is like the processing power and memory speed, things like that, the actual strength of the system. A developer leaked that it should be somewhat on par with current gen consoles. Now, this is a little bit of a disappointment to me because I would hope that anything, any new console should, in my mind, exceed what's out there currently. Nintendo's in kind of like a weird schedule for releasing their consoles. They always come out a year or a year and a half before the other two systems. So Xbox and PlayStation tend to have better hardware. They tend to be more powerful consoles. But the Wii, the Nintendo system usually beats them to the punch, so we'll see what that goes. The big hype with the Wii U is obviously the controller, and that same developer that leaked about the actual hardware said that the controller is very easy to work with, and there should be a lot of innovative features that are using that. So that's definitely really cool. I just hope that the lack in power, like processing or hardware power in the system, doesn't cause any issues with newer games that are coming out that are going to demand, more performance. The very last thing that I had for you guys today is kind of big news. Robert Bowling, who is a very prominent developer in Activision, who has basically shaped the Call of Duty franchise, has officially resigned from his position in the Call of Duty franchise, as well as his employment with Activision. So Activision was not upset about this. They said, we thank Robert for all of his work with us, and we hope him the best in the future. But I couldn't really find anything on what he is going to be doing, so we'll have to keep an eye out to see which company he ends up working for. That's all I had for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, remember to rate it, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you tomorrow.